If you open up your scrapbook, you might find to your surprise the legend of a man whose memory just won't die. 'Cause everybody has someone that they can't forget. Now heaven needed a legend, and now it has the best. 'Cause heaven needed a legend to turn the streets of gold, to lead their angel band and see his stories told. Yes, heaven needed a legend. Now he's on the other side. Yes, heaven needed a legend. Now Mama tried will never die. Now that we look back on time, we miss you since you've gone. Every time we turn on the radio, we still hear your songs. From Bakersfield to Carl's Corner and Music City, USA. Merle, it only seemed like yesterday since you went away. 'Cause heaven needed a legend to tour the streets of gold, to lead their angel band and see his stories told. Yes, heaven needed a legend. Now he's on the other side. Yes, heaven needed a legend. Now Mama tried will never die. Yes, heaven needed a legend. Now silver wings will always fly.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Monday, I was dragging like a rusty old wagon. Tires all flagging, got it down back. This late night red eye overtime happy. Tuesday, Wednesday, no better. Thursday, felt like forever. This struggle bus gotta lead to something. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst Blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance staring from across the room, looking like he dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. Put my lips on a long neck, drink a little of my paycheck. Jackpot jukebox when I hear that throwback. George Jones takes me way back like a Kodak. And I'm smiling 'cause you're right on time. And finally, hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst Blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The work weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst or two and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weekend really gets me in the mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you.
Her name is Shayna G with the new Music Friday anthem song for the Tim Kelly Show. That is called Hello Friday. It's here, ladies and gentlemen, and we're getting you ready for the weekend with some great country music on the radio. Before Shayna G, it was Heaven Needed a Legend, Bronk Adams, making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. Welcome to the Tim Kelly Show, live from Creekside at Elfindale in Springfield, Missouri, right here on Route 66, but you only got to be 55 to get into Creekside at Elfindale, and it's a 55 and over retirement community. These folks are fantastic, and we're already having a good time listening to what I call New Country's Best. I've got a couple of great radio interviews tonight as well. Don Ricks from Nashville, Tennessee is going to join me on the program, and we're going to do the worldwide radio debut of her brand new single called Broken Pieces. You're going to love that song, and you're going to get to hear the stories behind it as well. Then in hour number 2, I've got my good buddy Kenny Curcio and his friend Al Panacio that's going to join me. We're going to talk Super Bowl 59. They are Philadelphia Eagles fans. I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, and it's going to be a fun interview, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see who wins this Sunday. The game starts at 5:30 on Fox, and I know I'll be watching for sure. We want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the other stations that replay this program. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Tailgate Country Radio from Canada, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, Hot and Funky Radio, and KWradio.com. You can also catch the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming formats like iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, wherever you stream music. Just search the Tim Kelly Show, and you too will be listening to New Country's Best. I've got 4 free CDs to give away tonight, and these folks just picked theirs up, so they love Western swing music. His name is Eric Diamond. He was a special guest on my show last night on Triple Play Thursday, and thank you for the CDs, my friend. Let's play the title track of that new CD. It is called All of Me from Eric Diamond on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Me. Why not take all of me? Can't you see that I'm no good without you? Take my I would lose them. Take my lips, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cried, and I know that I am no good without you. You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Why not take all of me? Can't you see that I'm no good without you? Take my arms, I would lose them. Take my lips, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cried, and I know that I am no good without you. You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Sweet darling, why not take all of me?
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Hanging round the corners of my mind, waiting for it all to come crashing down. Stranger things taking over, making sure it all could take me out. I was standing on the outside, trying to stay high. Better days never seem to be something I'd come by, so I stayed high through the night. Bitter cold and streets of gold, long forget me, promises empty, while I'm standing on the outside, can't even get high. Lost it all just to stand alone on a white line, razor's edge that'll hold me through the night. Ways to die, steel and iron way down my sides, come come and get me. Thorns in my crown, and lonely roads I've had to walk down, green with envy, while they watch me stand alone, all alone on the outside, when no one dared to get me high, change its size, with no place to hide. It's the last try for me to even make it through the night.
That is a very unique song in the modern world of country music, and I love it. His name is Jayco the Architect, Jayko, and he is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. He sent me a friend request and sent me the MP3 of that, and I absolutely love it. Great job on that, Jayco. This next artist is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. Her name is Meredith Crawford, and she was turned on to me by Anthony Bonnet, who I recently had a great radio interview. They are both from Texas, and Meredith Crawford's latest single is called Ghost to You. Here it is right now on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Sitting on the porch alone, I am the only one home, and I've been here for ages. Nothing really changes. Me and you, we go way back, but you move forward without the facts, and I just can't let go of all the lies you told us. That little voice never spoke up much back then, but now it's the loudest in my head. You made me want you bad, and now you wish you never had, and I'm a ghost to you. I'm just a ghost to you. You walk right through my pain, but I can't unfeel a thing when I'm a ghost to you. I'm just a ghost to you. Overthinking over time. Your lips were soft and they were mine, but they lie at your leisure, and that never gave me closure. Was I fool to stick around? Did I wear my welcome out when the history that made us, it couldn't really save us? That little voice never spoke up much back then,
listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Our love is strong. I thought you could do no wrong. Of course, that didn't last too long. Mistakes you've made caused the trust we had to break, and now I wear it on my face. But right now, as you undress me, you're tearing down all the walls you built me, setting this whole damn world on fire. Flames feeding off our carnal desires. Feel the heat rising as I'm sinking in, setting this whole damn world on fire, on fire. I fall from grace, time and time lie to your face. You don't believe a word I say. And I try to make amends. I cry to all of your friends and say it won't happen again. But right now, I just wanna hold you, show you the man that once deserved you, setting this whole damn world on fire. Flames feeding off our carnal desires. Feel the heat rising as I'm sinking in, setting this whole damn world on fire, on fire. I think our love will still be burning till the world around stops turning. Are we toxic or are we lovesick? Whole damn world on fire. Flames feeding off our carnal desires. Feel your legs shaking as I'm sinking in, setting this whole damn world on fire, on fire, on fire, on fire.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is New Music Friday, and I'm broadcasting live from Creekside at Elfindale in Springfield, Missouri on this New Music Friday. And I've got a great radio interview lined up with one of my favorite artists. Her name is Dawn Ricks. How are you, my friend?
I am fantastic. Thank you for having me.
You are welcome. We just recently did a great interview, and it's great to have you back with the worldwide debut of a brand new single that we're going to play tonight called Broken Pieces.
Oh yes, I cannot wait for everyone to hear it, and I appreciate you being the one who wants to showcase it on your show.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. It's hard to hold on to a song when you know that you're getting the exclusive rights to debut it, and I do this show on New Music Friday every Friday, and I'm just ready to bust loose on anything brand new. But, I can't wait for the folks to hear it either. They're going to love it.
Oh, I hope so. That's the goal. Is I'm hoping they love it.
Absolutely. You are originally from West Virginia. You made the move back and forth to Nashville. I think you are kind of now, but you've been on that big Nashville sign too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Usually, we kind of do that whenever a song comes out. We kind of have taken advantage of it. The folks at the Nashville Sign have been wonderful. It's Blackbird Media, and I'm fortunate enough that they're going to see Broken Pieces up there on the 18th, 19th, and 20th of February during CRS week in downtown Nashville.
That is awesome. Country Radio Seminar is what that stands for. And I went there 10 years ago and had a great, great time. I need to go back and do that again. Man, it was fun.
Yeah, it was. I went a couple years ago, and it was really fun, just to kind of network with everyone and to visit with folks. And it's a great opportunity for artists to interview and actually thank the folks in person, you know, who are actually trying to play their music and get them exposure.
I did about 5 interviews at Country Radio Seminar that one day that I was there, and man, I think we've done 5 or 6 at least since we've been together, and you've been on this program that many times, I believe. So I love having you on. It's always a pleasure. Your music is top notch. I can definitely say "New Country's Best," our tagline behind every one of your songs.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you. I'm glad this is being recorded at some point. I'll have to hold on to that.
You bet. You've came a long way in the world of country music because you started out at age 5 using your stairwell as your stage, and a handful of quarters and a jukebox was the band that you had.
Yes, isn't that funny? It's funny to think back then. I would sing at any chance that I had, and I would go from singing Reba McEntire to standing at the stairwell belting out Annie songs to spinning around with a guitar that only had 3 plastic strings and introduce myself as "Hello everyone, I'm Johnny Cash."
There you go.
And, but yeah, anyone that would listen, to the point that my parents at one point unplugged a jukebox one place because I had constantly played Charlie Rich, "If You Happen to See the Most Beautiful Girl in the World," over and over and over again.
Wow, how about that? His grandson is here in Branson. He plays at the Nashville Roadhouse Live Theater. His name's Cole Lee. I have got to see him play many times. He's talented too.
Oh, wow. Wow, very cool.
That is awesome. And you went from that imaginary artist to getting to do a pre-inaugural presidential ceremony in 1988. You've played at the Breeders' Cup, and you've also played for the great whispering Bill Anderson, legend in country music and a member of the Grand Ole Opry.
I did. It's just telling my age. That's all that's doing. But I got to open a show for him in Pennsylvania one year, and his bus had broken down, and of course, the fans there were there to see Bill Anderson and not Don Ricks, and so I had to buy some time, and I was about 15 minutes into my set, and they said, "Hey, his bus had broke down. Would you mind doing a little bit longer?" And I'm like, "Oh no, sure, as long as they don't leave." And it was great. My first time ever meeting him, he showed up. I went to exit the stage, and I said, "Bill Anderson, Don Ricks, nice to meet you. I've got him warmed up for you." And we always laugh about it because later after the show, when we were out there with all of our merchandise tables, my line was longer than his, and he came out and he said, "Hey, hold up. What's wrong with this picture?" And I just thought it was just so funny to be in that, one, it was Bill Anderson.
Yeah.
I mean, how legendary is that? And I share that story quite often in many interviews and never gets old. And I usually end up emailing him and going, "Hey, you need to tune in and listen to this interview because I just mentioned you again."
Yep.
And he always gets a chuckle out of it.
That is awesome. I love that. And let me ask you this, though. You mentioned a couple of names like Charlie Rich and Johnny Cash, male artists. Maybe those are some that inspired you, but who inspired you to want to do something in the world of country music since 5 years old? Was it somebody you listened to on the radio or what?
It was Donna Fargo.
There you go.
It was Barbara Mandrell.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted her wardrobe. I wanted to be able to play any of the instruments that she played. I wanted her hair. I wanted to be her, and so bad. And then Reba.
Yeah.
And it was old time Reba to new time Reba. It didn't matter. It was Reba. And of course I could mention Dolly. Who doesn't love Dolly, right?
Right.
But and Patsy Cline. And I grew up singing Patsy Cline and Loretta Lynn and all of those folks. I mean, actually the first two songs I ever sang out in public were Connie Smith songs. And I've always wanted to sing at the Opry or be at the Opry the night that Connie Smith was there, because I would love to meet her in person and to share that story with her.
Yeah, that is awesome. Happiest girl in the USA, in the whole
Oh,
USA.
yeah.
Donna Fargo, man. Gosh, I remember playing that, and my dad loved that song too. That was a long, long time ago, showing my age now.
Well, I did get to meet her one year. Of course, it wasn't CMA Fest then; it was Fanfare, and I thought that was one of the highlights of my time that year at Fanfare was to actually get to meet her, and I've gotten over the years I've gotten to meet several of the greats, and but yeah, those were my biggest influences, I believe,
Awesome.
growing up.
So going from singing those artists to your own music and writing your own music in this song that we're going to play tonight for you called Broken Pieces, how did that songwriting talent come about? And, I know a lot of people have told me at first they weren't very good at it, but how did you get that bug and want to start writing your own?
I've always been a writer, but I've never been considered a songwriter. I write a lot of lyrics. I write a lot of poetry, and I've even wrote a published children's book. But it's about 2019-ish, I guess. I was able to kind of partner up and co-write a little bit with Corey Lee Barker. And I was able to share some of my writing ideas and things like that with Chuck Thomas at a point. And, those two are like wonderful songwriters. And I didn't have a problem with the ideas and the lyrics. I just had to learn how to structure correctly and to put that big long novel into a 3-minute span as opposed to, a 14-day elaborate story. And so with the help of actually both of those and the just the encouraging words that, hey, you're almost a better writer than I am. I think Chuck had told me at one point, it was kind of funny. But, I co-write a lot with Corey. And the song that you're debuting tonight is one of those. And I usually spill my guts out on paper. And again, then we kind of, have to go in and tweak and remove a lot of content in order to make it work melodically and then into a time frame that radio might play it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you did. We're looking at 3 minutes and 39 seconds that you wrapped this up. And that amazes me, that process. Every time that I get a song like that, it's like, how do they do that, man? It's just so good.
Yeah, and, I believe, songwriting is no different than, it's actually storytelling. And I love to tell a story, but I also love for it to be real. I love to share real life things that can connect to people. Music itself is so healing. Yeah. It's also inspiring, and it's also a great tool for therapy when you're hurting. I mean, there's just, it just does all kinds. It pulls out all of the emotions, right?
Yep.
And there's nothing better than connecting to either words or to a song or a message of some type that actually relates to your own life. And that's basically my goal as far as me as a writer. Anything that I've written so far has been, from just life's experiences, and it may not be someone's favorite, but for me that part isn't important. What is important is someone relates to what maybe I'm saying and maybe I'm describing, and maybe they're the words that they've been looking for, to describe how they're feeling possibly.
Yeah, and that's why you do it, man. It's to help somebody else, and they can relate to it. And we were talking about this off of the air. We're doing the worldwide radio debut to this song, and you're interested into seeing how other folks feel about this one. You're not quite sure how you feel about it, and you co-wrote it with Corey Lee Barker. He's one of the best in the business. I see that name pop up a lot, or get mentioned a lot in interviews that I do, like yours tonight. And so, to have that feedback off of a co-writer too, and hey, let's tweak this, let's do this, and now we've got it, that kind of thing. You've had those conversations, and so I'm sure you're excited to debut it tonight.
I'm super excited to debut it, and it's kind of nice. And folks like Corey, you know, you can share your idea, and you can send him a whole novel, like I say, of a lot of words, and then he will help kind of strip that down. And he even did that with my Tennessee Miles. And at one point he had sent the song back, and I was like, nah, I'm not going there with it. Let's go back. And I was scared to death to tell him that it needed to be kind of go back to my original stuff that I wanted. And he sent it back and with a label that said sentimental version. I thought that was kind of funny. But he was able to take this song that you're about to debut, and the heartfelt rawness of it, the hurt of it, but then the hope of it. And he was able to help me again narrow that down in a way that the listener can interpret it to fit their own life and their own story. So it's not one certain message with, one scenario. I believe that the listeners will be able to relate to it and kind of fill in the blanks.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love the story behind that. That is fantastic. Well, we're going to play it for the folks and debut it right now on the station and send it around to the world, because we're on 11 radio stations, 2 that are picking up this show. But a lot of other countries love country music, and they're absolutely going to love this. And then we're going to come back and play the song that started it all for you and that started our relationship of having you on this program, called One Love Fits All. So Don Ricks is with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. This is called Broken Pieces on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on this New Music Friday.
Please don't get me wrong, you're doing everything right. And I wanna go where you wanna go, just not tonight. I'm still here.
That is the brand new single from Don Ricks called Broken Pieces, making its worldwide radio debut right here on the Tim Kelly Show and KICR Indie Country Radio. It is a pleasure to always play your music, but boy, it's really special when I get to do this and debut somebody's brand new single. Thanks for that opportunity. I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm tickled to death that you were willing to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Folks are loving it already. I'm getting lots of good feedback on this song, so that is going to be a huge hit for you, I do believe.
Oh, I hope so, definitely. And, you know, I did co-write that with Corey Lee Barker and
Yep.
Paul Bowen actually produced it. And a little tidbit I will share with you that you didn't ask, but I'm going to brag just for a second, is it's the first time in my career that I actually I sang my own background vocals.
Wow, that is awesome. Well, you're a great singer, and you've realized that you wanted to sing at 5 years old, but has there been a point where people said, man, you need to be in music or you need to be singing? You've got a great voice, and I believe you do. I've never rejected a song from you. It's always good.
Oh, wow. Well, you know, that hasn't always been the case. I remember probably about 10 years ago, I was in Nashville meeting with this big-time producer person, and by the end of the conversation, he wasn't very nice. He said he had an insurance agent that could sing me under the rug.
Oh my goodness.
So no, not everyone has always believed that I was meant for this, but I appreciate the ones who have. But yeah, at a young age, everyone had always told me, my gosh, you know, you're just fit for the stage. And I love to entertain. I always have. And, you know, if music didn't work out, I would probably just be a comedian at some point, I'm sure. But no, I love entertaining, and there's nothing more that I enjoy, and it's my passion. It's also therapy for me as well.
Yep.
But, you know, hand me a microphone and get the music going, and I'll sing every genre there is. I love music. I just love it.
That is awesome. Well, you're great at it, and I'll tell you what, I don't know if that insurance agent is from Progressive, but you've gotten progressively better.
Thank you.
You are
I
welcome.
appreciate that.
You do awareness for a lot of great other things, you know, charities and things like that. You know, talk about some of those. You know, you raise autism awareness. That is special to your heart, and some other things that we talked about off the air. Let's put it on the air, things that you're part of.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I have volunteered my whole life, and I've always been involved in some type of organization, whether it be Big Brother, Big Sister, whether it be raising money for the American Cancer Society or whatever. Over the years, just recent, I've been more of a supporter for, of course, St. Jude's Children's Center, a very big advocate for autism. I'm an autism mom. My son's autistic, and so that's for the last 27 years. Autism has been very close to my heart. Do a lot of advocating and helping other families. You know, get those. You know, when you have a 3:00 in the morning call from an ER and a parent really just needs someone to listen or to help guide them through, or maybe you go to an IEP in a school system that's kind of giving them a hard time. That's what I love to do. I love to, you know, to share and connect with families that are affected by autism, but also like musicians on call. I mean, there are several different things. I just feel like giving back and being out there and being able to make a difference, you know, no matter how little, how big, that's what we're here for. That's, you know, part of our purpose and our calling. And but autism has been a big deal for me, and I know that, you know, several years ago I did record the song One Love Fits All, and I wanted to make it extra special. It wasn't meant to be an autism song, but I personally we donated proceeds from the single to Autism Speaks, and we were able to put together a nice lyric video, including some folks with autism, some caretakers, some loved ones, some family and friends. And, you know, it had thousands of streams, and it just became bigger than I ever thought. The song itself is just, it's timeless. I did not write it, but I feel like I could have. I feel like I was in the room with them. And it's just a message that I think every day, if we could wake up and play that song as a reminder, I think the world would be a much kinder place to be.
It's the first song I ever heard from you, and that's what introduced you to me, and I still love that song, so I even asked you if we could play it tonight, and we're definitely going to do that. It's fantastic. And then I played this song the other night, and you popped into my Facebook Live, and you said it still makes me tear up every time, called Tennessee Miles. Tell us about that one.
Tennessee Miles. Well, I'm sure that songwriters out there probably always have that one song that they call their baby. And I would say that Tennessee Miles is mine. I believe it's basically my life anthem. I was sitting in my Ford Escape one night. It had 400 and some thousand miles on it, a busted windshield and everything else. And I was just really sad. I thought, I just want to throw in the towel. I'm older now. Like, my career, I don't know if I really even still have a career. Just, the whole nine. And we've all, life gets heavy sometimes, right? So it's all relatable. And you just feel like that's it. I'm throwing the towel in. And, I'm looking at my car and I'm like, it's just like this car, and I'm looking down at the mileage and everything. It's like 400 some thousand miles. My God, most people would want to trade that in. And I looked at it, I was like, well, then again, it's just Tennessee Miles. And I thought,
oh, there you go.
So there it went. And it's kind of funny, but people wouldn't believe it, but it started out as me writing about my Ford Escape. My windshield was, my heart shattered like a windshield. my pocket's like a gas light on E, and every light on my car was lit up, right?
Yeah.
3 ball tires and a shady spare. I mean, I thought that Ford would have at least offered to give me a new vehicle, but that didn't happen.
I'm a Chevy guy, so I was going to say you should call the Guinness Book of World Records for getting 400,000 miles out of a Ford.
How about that, right? If anything, I should have had a little bit of an endorsement, right?
That's
but
right.
Tennessee Miles is universal. It's for men, it's for women. It doesn't matter how old you are, but if you ever have one of those moments, you just want to throw the towel, and it just talks about, the odds are maybe even against you, but this old gal ain't giving up,
I love it.
And it's just about my dream of pursuing what I'm trying to pursue, and just keeping at it. And if it encourages one person to, get through their day or to keep going, then the song served its purpose.
I love hearing the stories behind these songs. That is why I do these interviews. But you know what? Talent is talent, and age is just a number. And I was telling Eric Diamond that I had on the program last night. I just recently interviewed an artist that was on Team Snoop Dogg of last season's NBC's The Voice, and she's the oldest contestant that they've ever had on The Voice, 61 years old, and Gail Bliss. She is fantastic. She can sure sing, and so can you. You need to be in the world of country music, my friend.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And I always think highly of you because I know when I get an email from you, the song's going to be top-notch, and I'm looking forward to the next one already.
Well, get ready because we have quite a few lined up for you.
Awesome. I love hearing that. The folks are going to love hearing it as well. Where can folks find Dawn Ricks on social media if they want to check out more of your great music and the stories behind them?
Well, thank you very much. Yes, they can find me on, I'm on Facebook a lot, facebook.com/Rick Singer or /Dawn Ricks Music. Also on Instagram, Dawn Ricks Music, on Twitter or X, whichever you prefer to call it. It's Ricksplosion. I also have a website, www.dawnricks.com. And I would encourage you, please reach out. And I love to interact with the fans. I love to keep them involved and part of, be a part of the journey as much as they want to or are willing to be. And I had a lady friend of mine one time say, it ain't bragging if you did it. And so when I post things and I share things, it's definitely not to boast. It's just because I love to share positive things, and I love to keep people involved and to say thank you to those who have supported me from day one and throughout. And without fans and supporters and some sponsors and things like that, a lot of this wouldn't even be possible without people like you willing to share our music. No one would ever get heard. So yeah. I have a great appreciation for fans, and that's why we call them family.
Yeah, so much and it takes a great people behind you and doing your thing. It's a team effort, and that's what I love about this. You get a good team behind you, and great things like Broken Pieces and the songs that you've already made happen.
Well, I appreciate you having me, and I'm glad that you like it.
Oh yeah, absolutely, I love it. So Man, it's been a pleasure having you on. I look forward to our next radio interview.
I can't wait. It's always a pleasure, and thank you to your listeners for tuning in. And thank you, sir. Send my best to your lovely wife, and we will talk soon.
You are welcome. Her name is Dawn Ricks. This is called One Love Fits All, and then Tennessee Miles going to kick off the top of the next hour on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Kids ever had to worry about was growing up. What if bullies didn't prey on the small and the weak? Bullets weren't a way for the evil to speak, and nobody ever had a need or reason to run. What if size didn't matter and looks didn't mean everything? Maybe hearts wouldn't have to shatter if hate didn't put down dreams. How bad does it have to get? How many have to fall before we make this world where one love fits all? What if we all accepted each other's ways, reached out and respected each other's fate? Wonder how many lives we could have saved if we did. What if grace was the future and greed was the past? Hope was a given and hurt didn't last. We never used words we wish we could take back again. What if size didn't matter and looks didn't mean everything? Maybe hearts wouldn't have to shatter if hate didn't put down dreams. How bad does it have to get? How many have to fall before we make this world where one love fits all? What if size didn't matter and looks didn't mean everything? Maybe hearts wouldn't have to shatter if hate didn't put down dreams. How bad does it have to get? How many have to fall before we make this world where, when we make this world where, can we make this world where one love fits all? One love fits all.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
My heart shattered like a windshield. My pockets like a gaslight on E. Three bald tires and a shady spare, but way too tired to care about anything but chasing the dream. This old gal ain't giving up. Yeah, I know the odds are tough. I still got blacktop left to burn and songs the world ain't never heard. In the rearview mirror I see the little girl I used to be, and she still loves to ride these Tennessee mountains.
Stars in the Nashville sky shine as bright as they once did. Its gray hair, it tells a story, but it's nowhere near the end. Yeah, the future's in my hands. This old gal ain't giving up. Yeah, I know the odds are tough. Still got blacktop left to burn, and songs the world ain't never heard. In the rearview mirror I see the little girl I used to be, and she still loves to ride. These Tennessee miles. Dollar ticks and broken strings, calloused hands and neon dreams, empty crowds and sleepless nights. I still believe it's worth the fight. This old gal ain't giving up. I know the odds are tough. I still got blacktop left to burn, and songs the world ain't never heard. In the rearview mirror I see the little girl I used to be, and she still loves to ride. Oh, I still love to ride these Tennessee miles. Stars in the Nashville sky shine as bright as they once did.
She was born to sing, wasn't she, ladies and gentlemen? But she waited till she was at least 5 years old to start. I'm glad she did. Don Ricks right there in a great tune called Tennessee Miles, and then the worldwide radio debut of her single Broken Pieces right here on the Tim Kelly Show, and One Love Fits All, the song that started it all. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show, live on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Got the camera on me over here. And I am also live from Creekside at Elfindale, an upscale 55 and older living community. Independent living is where I'm at, and we're having a good time. I've given away 4 CDs tonight, and the folks are going to love that music as well. I hope you're loving the music that I've already played. We got 2 more hours of it, so get ready. Johnny Young is going to kick off hour number 2 with a great tune called Old Dirt Road on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Like an old dirt road, taking us all the way into the great unknown. The ups and downs gonna rattle your bones. The twists and turns for sure will keep you on your toes. And going in easy, you can lose control. Here run you in the ditch and end up in a hole. What's over around the corner, brother, you don't know. So hang on tight when you see where it goes. Driving this old dirt road, yeah. Well, that life is gonna make you wanna turn around, but there ain't no going back. 'Cause the dust you kicked up now when you were young, and it ain't never none of that. Someday it's gonna feel all uphill, ain't never gonna see the past. Then in a blink of an eye, you're over the hill, wishing for every minute like an older road. Headlights shining down a trail of ghosts. Where this road ends, God only knows. But for sure, this road is gonna lead us home. Well, life is gonna make you wanna turn around, but there ain't no going back. 'Cause the dust you kicked up now when you were young, it ain't never none of that. Some days it's gonna feel all uphill, you never gonna see it pass. Ain't in a blink of an eye, you're over the hill, looking for every minute of it back. Just like an old dirt road. Life is like an old dirt road. Life is just like turns, ups and downs, left and right as we go down an old dirt road. Yeah, it's just like.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it?
Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
First day in school for the new kid in town. He's off by himself on the playground, all alone. The boys are playing ball. He tries to join in. He says, I'm a good shortstop, but they just laugh at him. So he goes home. He says, Mama, I hate it here. Then he runs to his room, then cries a million tears. Little hearts break too. They feel pain just the same as grown-ups do, just in smaller pieces. Little hearts break too. Then there's little Lisa from the wrong side of the tracks. The girls make fun of her clothes when they talk behind her back. They don't see her cry. In a ragged old coat and holes in her shoes, she tries to blend in with the crowd. That's impossible to do. There's nowhere to hide. She's too young to understand, and it hurts her mom and dad, who do the best that they can. Little hearts break too. They feel pain just the same as grown-ups do, just in smaller pieces. Little hearts break too. There's a little boy who sees his mama cry as his daddy says goodbye. Little hearts break too, while they feel pain
I think she's 15 or 16 years young. Her name is Jaden Riley. It is Jadyn, and Riley is Ryle. Go check out the video for Little Hearts on my TV channel. That is ICTV, Indie Country Television. That tab is at the top of my website at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, right there on the homepage. Amazing young female talent on the radio. How about some more of that female talent? Carrie Phillips has been a special guest on my show, and I'm going to play this next song by request. We'll send it to Maryland, to Kelsey Parker. Carrie J. Phillips, it ain't easy being country, but it's so worth it. That's the title of this song, by the way, on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Life's for you if you love to work. Rule on the ranch if the critters come first. Cup of coffee and you're out the door. Feed the chickens and saddle my horse. Check the cattle and mend the fence, and I ain't even had breakfast yet. Country life is what we're living. Country life, I'm damn proud to live it. See, my soul can't let go. Just one thing you gotta know. No matter what you've been told, it ain't easy being country. Farm fresh eggs in a cast iron pan. Everything we got raised off this land. Bacon, tomatoes, taters, and beef. You don't work, man, you don't eat. Days are long, but we don't complain. Get up early, do it all again. Country life is what we're living. Country life, I'm damn proud to live it. See, my soul can't let go. Just one thing you gotta know. No matter what you've been told, it ain't easy being country. When the sun's coming down, I'm sitting on the porch, take it all in, thank God for. Country life is what we're living. Country life, I'm damn proud to live it. See, my soul can't let go. Just one thing you gotta know. No matter what you've been told, it ain't easy being country. No. Ha. It ain't easy being country. It ain't easy being country.
Nobody knows new country.
Like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Down the dusty roads where the dreams were sold, strumming our guitars across those honky-tonk bars. We painted the town with our very own sound under neon lights, night after night. In the summer journey and the sweet refrain, a melody and memories like an old freight train, playing our music from town to town in the heart of the country when the sun goes down. Kicking and grinning under stars. country when the sun goes down. Guitar strumming like a prairie wind. With every note, a new memory begins. Out on the road, left our troubles behind. Losing our way, never knowing what we find. Then one day, it all came to an end, went our separate ways. So long, my friends, we poured our hearts out. Was it all in vain? So many songs, but one remains. In the song of our journey, in the sweet refrain, a melody of memories like an old freight train. Playing our music from town to town, in the heart of the country when the sun goes down. In the heart of the country when the sun goes down. When the sun goes down.
They are my good friends Rick and Val. They are great Canadian artists, and they are also a married couple. Super talented, and their brand new single out to radio right there called Heart of the Country. Well, I'm right in the heart of this country, right in the middle of it, Springfield, Missouri, right here on historic Route 66, broadcasting live from Creekside at Elfindale, an upscale retirement community. You only got to be 55 and over to get in here. So we hope you're enjoying the show, and everybody here is, and they've had some great CDs of some great music given away to them tonight, and we've had a great time hanging out with all of you guys on the radio. And of course, this show's going out to 11 other stations around the country and around the world, because I always say country music is universal, no matter where it's coming from. That is for sure. After this next song, I'm going to have another great radio interview. We're going to talk Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs coming up in Super Bowl 59 this Sunday. My good friend Kenny Curcio and his buddy Al Panacio are going to join me on the program right after we go from Denver to Dallas, the brand new single from Wynn Williams on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
She said, "Is this seat taken?" I said no. She settled in next to that window. We broke the ice, watching it snow. Agreed we'd be glad to get out of this cold. And I don't know why she warmed up to me. $3 wine or a chance meant to be. Denver to Dallas, 30,000 feet. I started falling right there in my seat. Laughing and talking as time flew by. We made a connection on that nonstop flight. Sitting together, got to know each other. Denver to Dallas. Somewhere above Oklahoma, said, "Is there someone who will be waiting for you when this flight is through?" And I got my answer. She took my phone, typed in her number, said, "Call if you want." Denver to Dallas, 30,000 feet. I started falling right there in my seat. touch the ground. What you did to me then, she still does to me now. Denver to Dallas, 30,000 feet. I started falling right there at my seat. We're still laughing and talking as time flies by since we made a connection on that nonstop flight. Sitting together, started forever. Denver to Dallas. She said, "Is this seat taken?" I said no. She settled in next to that window.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday, and I've got brand new music for you as usual, and a couple of great radio interviews thrown into the mix. Also up tonight is a great artist by the name of Kenny Curcio from New Jersey, and his buddy Al Panaccio. How are you guys?
Hey, doing great, Tim. How you doing, man? Thanks for having us on.
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program again. It's a pleasure to have you on, and I'm looking forward to this brand new song that you've got. You're getting ready for the Super Bowl just like I am, but you guys are Eagles fans, so you got one called Philadelphia Bleed Green.
That's right. Philadelphia Bleed Green. We released it in September, and it just kind of took off. The fans are loving it. It's a rally hype song for the team in the city, and we're just along for the ride here.
Yeah.
Hoping for a win and seeing where it goes after that.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a heck of a game Sunday. I'm super excited for it, and you guys got a great team, and congratulations on getting to the Super Bowl in New Orleans. And, man, it's that's already a party town, but when they bring the Super Bowl there, that is really awesome.
Yeah, it's a big deal. They picked a good spot, as they always do, and it's going to be a tough game because obviously we have to beat the Chiefs and the refs.
Yeah. Absolutely. You got your work cut out for you, don't you? I wonder what color those refs bleed. I'm not sure. I think it might be red, actually. But, yeah.
I think Tim might edit that one out.
Yeah, he might edit that one out. Well, let's talk about your love for country music, and you're blending it with a rock and roll, one of your passions as well. Kenny, you're fantastic at it, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, love country music. I grew up on a lot of the old school stuff, Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard. I was also into a lot of rock and roll as well, and some blues in there. So kind of had a mix of that. And, 90s country. Toby Keith, Kenny Chesney, Brooks and Dunn, those guys. And I kind of have a mix of both, of the country and the rock side, still that rock and roll side. So this one here, Bleed Green, it leans more on the rock side. And like I said, it's kind of like an anthem for the city. So when me and Al had the idea and went in to record it in Nashville, we kind of brought that type of vibe to it, and the fans are really connecting with it. So, it's pretty cool.
Awesome. I looked at the lyrics of the song, too. Now, did you guys write it?
We did, yeah. So I talked, so me and Al, with the story behind it, we did a tailgate a few years ago, and we had the idea of writing a song for the city of Philadelphia. And we're both sports fans and football fans. So this past spring, we were talking about it more. Al had the Bleed Green title, and I just took it and I kind of ran with it and wrote the majority of the song in like an hour. And I went back with Al, and then Al, tweaked it and kind of honed it into what it is here. And then we brought a couple other guys in, Ryan and Holden. Man, that's kind of how it happened. So we wrote it and recorded it in Nashville, like I said. and it's been doing great.
That is awesome, and I'm sure you guys are like me. Not as far as the teams that you like necessarily, but you're lifelong fans, man. I grew up watching the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Royals, and back in 1980, when the Royals first went to the World Series, it was against the Philadelphia Phillies, and Tim McGraw's dad, Tug McGraw, was alive and pitching for the Philadelphia Phillies against my Royals back in the day.
Oh yeah, Tug McGraw. Yeah, his famous saying was, "You got to believe." Ironically, the Eagles were in the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah,
I remember watching it as a 12-year-old, and we got beat by Jim Plunkett and John Madden's Raiders.
Wow.
So that was a heartbreaker. But yeah, at least we had the Phillies win that year.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a huge sports fan, as you guys are, and we're excited about Sunday, aren't we, man? Just can't wait.
Oh yeah. I go into almost like a depression after the season ends, and we have such a long time. I actually watch reruns of the games from this season, and we actually went on a huge winning streak after we released the song. I think we went 15 out of 16 games. Like we went 2-2 early. And then when the song came out, we didn't lose another game, and we gave one away to Washington, but we got them back in the playoffs, put up 55 points on them.
Man.
So if I was the Chiefs, I wouldn't want to play us after that.
Yeah,
after
absolutely. I've been seeing all of that, and our season has been crazy like that too. It's been blocked field goals, doink field goals for the division, and all that kind of crazy stuff. And so I expect this to be a really close game. It'll probably be a 3-point game.
Yeah, absolutely not.
My blood pressure can't take that.
Yeah, absolutely. I was telling you off the air, I kind of wanted to be in broadcasting because of sports. I love it. And, Pat Summerall, John Madden, when they were calling the games back in the 90s, man, there was nobody better. And I love the way that John Madden could analyze a game because they really taught you about the sport, and how to read defenses and stuff like that. You could figure things out by just listening to him,
John was a man, and every Thanksgiving he would bring out the turducken.
Yep.
You remember that?
Oh, I do. 6-legged turkey.
Yeah, with a turkey inside of a chicken, inside of a duck, or vice versa.
I love it.
And then he would break out the telestrator, and then tell us straight over that meal there. It's really funny.
Yeah, absolutely. And those are traditions that we still look forward to. Those Thanksgiving Day games and the Super Bowl and the big parties. So let me ask you this: what do you guys got planned for Sunday?
So Sunday we're doing a show with ESPN South Jersey in the morning from 10 to 12 in Marlton at this place called the Chicken and the Egg. So we're doing that in the morning, and then we're still figuring out we're still figuring out what we're doing for the game. But that's the morning plan.
Awesome.
What do you got, Al?
Well, it's kind of tricky because I always get invited to these Super Bowl parties, but be honest, I'm happy just watching the game by myself. I don't care about the commercials and the halftime show, and I get a little weird about being around people that are not football fans and they watch it for that. It kind of, I don't know, kind of bugs me. So I'm just like a purist. I just want to watch the game and not have to be like kind of encumbered by all this other, peripheral stuff. But either way, I think I'm going to end up at a sports bar just because it's fun to watch it with a whole crowd of other Eagles fans.
Yeah, absolutely. Boy, that gets you into the spirit of the game when you're around people like that. And you guys probably go to a lot of the games during the season. I went to one of the preseason games this last year, and there's nothing like Arrowhead Stadium. And of course, it's been ranked the loudest stadium in the NFL. But it is sure fun to be with those like-minded people when you're in that crowd. And we've got the Sea of Red, and I know you got the Sea of Green there in Philadelphia too.
Yeah, it's tough though. The Eagles being so popular, the prices are sky high.
Yeah, same here in Kansas City. It's about regular season games about $350, I think, for the cheap seats.
But we have done a lot of tailgates though, which was going to the games, and we connected with SEPTA Train. The first lyric of the song is "Take the SEPTA train before it's too late," and so we coordinated and collabed with them. We got a video with them, and then we went to the tailgate, and we connected with a lot of different tailgate sections that are there before the games and stuff, which was a lot of fun.
That is awesome. Speaking of collaborations, I want to ask you, Al and Kenny, how did you guys meet and start collaborating and making music together?
We actually met in Florida. Yeah, go ahead. What? So I was on vacation in Florida, and at a resort in Clearwater, I think it was, or St. Petersburg, one or the other. And I walk out of my room, and there's a guy down there at the bar playing guitar, and I was like, "Oh yeah, he's pretty good. I like his songs. I like his sound." And then between songs, he says, "Yeah, my name's Kenny. I'm not from down here. I'm from New Jersey." So I'm like, "Oh, now I got to go talk to this guy." And then I find out he's from down the road from me. And so we just became friends there. We knew some of the same people, and then we just started kind of collaborating on stuff. And it's just kind of grown from there, and I'm really appreciative of it. It's a lot of fun for me.
It has grown. I've been, we've talked about this in previous interviews, but for folks that haven't heard it, Kenny's been able to open for folks like Randy Houser, Tyler Farr. You've been in festivals with the great Carrie Underwood, Walker Hayes, Eric Church, Jason Aldean, John Pardee. That's some good stuff, brother.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'm very, appreciative and grateful for those shows, man. I got to hang with Randy Houser, Tyler Farr, played a show with them in Atlantic City, and every year they have the Barefoot Music Festival. I actually just got asked back this summer, which is cool. Jason Aldean's headlining this year, along with Rascal Flatts, Lainey Wilson, and Jelly Roll. Yeah, man, a lot of fun, a lot of fans, and hope to connect with more of them and have a great time at the show. It's going to be awesome.
That is absolutely awesome. Tell us about any of the other guys in your band, too, and who they are. Give them a shout-out.
So I'll give a shout-out to Nat. He plays bass guitar. I've been with him for about 4 years now, along with Mike Flowhouse on the guitar. And I have... depending on their schedule, I'm going to give a shout out to both of them on the drums. I have Gooston, we call him the Goose, and also Sean Farabee as well. So shout out to those guys. And then Al plays the cajon and some percussion as well. Listen, I grew up on a lot of blues, like I said, and rock and roll, and I do the horn section, having a saxophone and a violin player if they're available. I'll bring in Kevin and also Grace, who plays the violin. So, we got to have the foundation with the 4-piece band, and then depending on where we play and what type of vibe, it's I have those other I have Kevin and Grace to come in as well to provide some of that horns, man.
That is awesome.
Yeah, shout out. Hey, Tim, a shout-out on this song in particular. We had a co-writer of Ryan Fisk from Goodman Fisk. It's a big cover band over here in Jersey. And we also brought in Holden Barter, who Kenny and I wrote Jersey Shore with him, which is actually in the top 10 right now on the country chart in Europe.
Yep.
So that's really cool to see where these songs get picked up sometimes at random places.
Boy, isn't it though? And that's the first song that I ever heard from Kenny Curcio. And this has been a great relationship ever since. He keeps coming out with new stuff, and it's fantastic. And we keep doing these radio interviews, and I love talking to you guys every time, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And, I've asked you this, Kenny, but for the folks that didn't hear our previous interviews, I'm looking at your schedule, and you're already booked through May. So tell us about the music scene in Jersey. It's got to be pretty hot, huh?
Yeah, music scene in Jersey is great. I've been playing a lot in Jersey, also in Philadelphia, and a couple shows in New York. The shore at the summer is awesome. So I got a lot of shows that are booked up. I'm going to be posting my summer schedule within the next couple of months. The song Bleed Green has really taken off, and I've been playing it a lot at my shows, and the fans and the folks around Philly and New Jersey, South Jersey in particular, are really we're getting behind the song and sharing it. I think we have over, I don't even know, 30,000, 50,000 shares. It's crazy. Yeah. So it's been a lot. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, man.
The email that I got to book this interview from your management said that it's been streamed almost 500,000 times. That is a bunch right there, brother. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, across all the socials, we are around 500,000, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of them, and it's great. We've all just kind of been promoting it and sharing it, and it's taken off.
Out of all the music that you've played or the videos that you've done, is this the most fun one that you've ever done?
I think so. Yeah. I would say so. The Jersey Shore one, that was fun as well. I flew down to Nashville for that. Al and I, we actually have another Jersey Shore video that we're filming in Jersey in the next couple months, and we're going to release that before summer. So that's going to be fun as well. We're going to just tie in everything Jersey to this video. But Bleed Green was a lot of fun doing the tailgate. Having the collaboration as well with Ryan, and also the Philly sports guy at the tailgates. We had Holden involved. Al was there with just all of our friends, and we had some family. It's just a lot of fun, man. And then seeing the city, how much support we've gotten from everybody. Yeah, you can just it's really cool. So I'm just happy
awesome.
for the whole thing.
Yeah, Tim, we're going to re-release Jersey Shore. We're kind of hoping to make that the Sweet Home Alabama of Jersey. I've never been to Alabama, but I know all the words of that song like everybody else does. And but right now, because the team, thank God, has been doing so great. We just got to, you got to strike while the iron's hot. So we just been pushing and pushing and pushing. We'll go to tailgates when we're not even going to the game, just to film content, spread the word. Mm-hmm. We have a T-shirt line that's coming out right after the game. On you can get to that from Kenny Curcio Music, and it's just so fun when you go to the game. You don't know all these people, but it's almost like a one big family.
Yeah, I was telling you that off the air. The pregame stuff is sometimes more fun. I went to batting practice when I used to go to the Royals games, and we'd sit in general admission, and they would let you in back then in the 80s, 2.5 hours before the game, and I got to see Reggie Jackson hit one out of the park. Lands in the fountains, and I caught a foul ball off George Brett. Had that for years. And, And Willie Wilson would sign a baseball and just flip it to you behind his back all the time, and that was just a blast. So you guys are bringing up this word Jersey all the time, so let me ask you this question. I'm going to be wearing my Patrick Mahomes jersey. If you guys are wearing jerseys for the game to support your team, who's your favorite jersey? Let's start with Kenny. Who'd be on your jersey if you have one?
I'm going with Jalen Hurts. I've been rocking the number 1 Jalen Hurts jersey, and I think he's really put the team on his back, and he's carried his team. I think he's been a great leader, and that's who I'm going with.
There you go.
Jalen
How about Al?
I'm actually wearing I'm not wearing a jersey this time because we have this line coming out available Sunday, so I'm wearing actually a Bleed Green hoodie. So it's become kind of like a little bit of a rallying cry this year, Bleed Green. So
here we go.
So that's where we're going. And speaking of baseball, real quick, Tim, as soon as spring training starts, we're releasing a song called "The Closer," which is based on about baseball, but it's not specific to any team like Bleed Green is. So that's a really kind of like a rocking song. We also recorded that in Nashville, where we wrote it in Nashville and recorded it there with Corey Barker, who's a Grammy winner. So we're going to be pushing that, and hopefully we'll get back on the show. We can talk about that because anybody can pick up that song.
You got it. Well,
that's the closer, Tim.
Yes.
And then I'm dropping a single on March 7th called "Saves You a Seat." Mm-hmm. And so that kind of ties in with baseball as well. So, so we're going to be pushing "Save You a Seat" and also "The Closer." And "Save You a Seat" is kind of it's a special song to me because it's remembrance to my father. And we can dive more into it when we get closer. But
sure.
About sitting in a seat at the ball game and at a concert, and then at my wedding as well, to kind of tie it all in. It's like a straight up country song, and Yeah, so I think that'd be cool. That's kind of more of like a mid-tempo song, whereas the closer's kind of like a hype song. So we got like both of them going into this baseball season. So we're
There
excited
you
for
go.
it.
Sounds fantastic. Well, let's play Philadelphia Bleed Green, and then we'll come back and talk some more with you guys. We got Al, we got Kenny Curcio live with us today on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on this New Music Friday, the last show before Super Bowl Sunday. Super Bowl 59 between the Eagles and the Chiefs. Let's bleed green right now with Kenny Curcio.
Let's go.
Yo, Philly. We ready? Bleed green.
Jalen Hurts under center at the 20. Lane Johnson gets set. Barkley in motion. Smith to the left. Ball snap. Hurts drops back. Got across the middle. A.J. Brown to the right sideline. Ball in the air. Right corner end zone. Defender closing in. Brown jump. Touchdown!
Hate to set the train for it's too late. Pull on up to the Jetro gate. Crack a cold one, pack a skull, light up the cold, smoke them ribs and dogs. Build a base with the U's and y'alls. Ain't no race when the mean goes call. We're in it to win it, we agree with the G-R to the E-N. It's time to start again, it's time to give it 110%. We'll climb, we'll run, we'll fight like Rocky 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it takes one to know one. A brother in green that plays for a rerun of the 2018 St. Nick and the Philly special raising the greatest victory of them all. I'm body surely proud of that call. Broad Street rocking wall to wall with Kelsey screaming hungry dog. Philadelphia, it's time to get loud. Let me hear you now. Philadelphia, it's a Philly thing. Let's go get down. Up a quick and race, rock a 1 to 2 0 if you please. The P to the H I double L Y. Put them hands in the sky to the left to the right. The stadium is rocking, getting louder and louder as we take it to the highest. And there's nothing that can stop me. E-A-G-L-E, yes we got this. Philadelphia, let's go get some more. Watch them Eagles soar. Yeah, Philadelphia, it's a Philly thing. Let's go get that ring. Bleed green. Bleed green. Bleed green.
Open 26 for that. Pass the front. Mitchell caught first down. Dog is just someone cut off. Jackson. What returns to the house? He won for the side. David Akers makes the game-winning field goal. Touchdown, Raiders. The Eagles win the Super Bowl.
Philadelphia, it's time to get loud. Let's go. Let me hear you now. Philadelphia, it's a Philly thing. Let's go get that ring. Bleed green. Yeah, we'll bleed green. Yeah, we'll bleed green. Come on, bleed green. Yeah, we'll bleed green.
It's Kenny Curcio, it's Al Panacio, and that is called Philadelphia Bleed Green. You can check out a great video to that song on YouTube, and you've got a bunch of views on that too. Congratulations, guys.
Thanks, Tim.
You're welcome, and we're just hyped up, man, getting ready for the big game on Sunday, and yeah, you know, I lost weight around the holidays because me and my wife actually got sick. We got that flu that everybody's getting and going around, but I think I'm going to put it back on just in that one day on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you lost weight, I found
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna sacrifice a couple of cows. Me and my brother love to eat steak, so we're gonna do that down in Bella Vista, Arkansas. We're gonna go down and watch the game with them and have a good time. But ma'am, however the game goes, man, the best of luck, and you guys have been great to talk to today.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely. We kind of heard the story behind this next song called "The Closer." Great for baseball, and we're only a few weeks away from spring training.
That's right. Yes, a few weeks away, and Al and I wrote it, like Al was saying, with Grammy winner Corey Barker, or Grammy nominated, and also Jason Wyatt, who produced the song. And we're Al. You want to tell a little bit about it? We got a lot of promotion behind it, and it's going to be great.
We actually met in a church. I think it was on a Saturday morning, right before we were ready to fly out of Nashville. And we worked on a couple songs that day. One of them ended up being a Christmas song, believe it or not. But the one artist, writer Corey, does a lot of Christmas stuff. And then we started messing around with this closer, and Jason was like, this feels like an AC/DC riff ought to go behind it. So kind of like Bleed Green, it's more geared as an anthem. Then it's a rocking song. It's something that we intend the whole stadium to know and to sing, or chant whatever the chorus.
Yeah.
So that's the idea behind that.
That is awesome. Corey Lee Barker's a great songwriter. I see his name pop up in a lot of stuff on social media, and then a lot of people like you talk about him during these interviews. And Jason Wyatt, for those of you that don't know him, he's a pretty good artist in his own right. I've got some of his music too.
Yeah. He played he wrote the guitar track to it, which was really good. Just again, like Bleed Green, it's got that really rockin' riff, distorted, electric, and that's kind of what speaks to me. I kind of balance Kenny out. He's more country. I'm more like rock and roll. We're like Donnie and Marie over here.
Yeah, absolutely. That is, the Osmonds had a theater in Branson. I've interviewed their nephew Nathan Osmond before on this program when he went into country music. But that's interesting that you brought that up. And we have a theater here called the Nashville Roadhouse Live Theater, and their tagline is "Where Country Meets Rock and Roll." They do a little bit of rock and roll in their show too.
Yeah, Branson's actually one of the towns where I think Jersey Shore has gotten some traction. We might have to take a ride out there and play some shows. That'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
I've been trying to get out there.
We'll see if we can't help you guys out on that. And me and Kenny are real close. We've been friends for a while, and we got each other's phone numbers. I got you on speed dial, Kenny, so...
Yeah, nice.
And then for the third song to kick off the next hour, it'll be the ninth time I've played this, called Hometown Heart, written about your hometown. It's awesome.
Thanks, Sam. Yeah, Hometown Heart. It's all about where I grew up in South Jersey, being close to the city and not too far from the shore. So that's one of the lyrics in it. And it's kind of full circle now because we have a song about the city. We have a song about the Jersey Shore, and it's all about just kind of remember where you came from, and your friends and family, and who's helped you out along the way.
Yep.
And it's a very popular song, man. A lot of people love it, and I love playing it. It really gets people. Everybody's got a hometown.
Absolutely.
Everybody can relate to it.
Brings back all the great memories, and that's what music does for folks, and that's why you want to make it, so you can help them relive those great memories. And hopefully we have a great memory from Super Bowl Sunday, and congratulations on what you guys got going on, and good luck to you Sunday. Where can folks find you on social media, Kenny, if they want to reach out to you? Because I saw that they can also get a free download of Philadelphia Bleed Green on your website.
Yeah, so they can go to my website, KennyCurciomusic.com, and get that free download. That's Kenny, Curcio, music.com. They can also Facebook and Instagram, Kenny Curcio Music. I'm on TikTok. All the social medias is Kenny Curcio Music. They can find me. And I got all links and stuff to the songs, and Spotify and Apple Music they can go to as well. Wherever they listen to music, they can find me. But definitely search Bleed Green and put it on your playlist, and let's go. It'll be a good time on Sunday.
Kenny Curcio, his last name is Curcio. So want to spell that out for the folks, and that way you can find him a lot easier. And Al, you guys are awesome. I appreciate your time tonight, and thank you for a great radio interview, and we'll do this again in a few months. I hear you got a brand new song coming out too, so.
Sounds good, Tim. I really appreciate it. If anybody's looking for me, I'm on Al Cajon, ALCAHONE on Instagram.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely check out Al. He's going to be coming up with a YouTube as well because he created and built his cajon from, he's added all this stuff. So I've been telling him, let's get you, a YouTube channel. So check out Al, especially if you're a percussionist. He's going to be coming out with a lot of cool stuff.
Awesome. Well, you guys are scrolling across YouTube Live right now on my channel. So thanks for doing a great radio interview again, and stay in touch, and we'll see you on the radio.
Thanks, Tim. You're the man.
Thanks, Tim.
You bet. We're going to play the closer from Kenny Curcio right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
If there's a deal to be made, a wall to knock down, you need a go-getter to pull it all together. Let me tell you right now. Well, if you ask me to get it done, yeah, then you've already won. 'Cause I am the closer. I am the closer. Count the money before it even comes in. Yeah. Ice the champagne, I'm gonna make it rain, Benjamins. If you ask me to get it done, yeah, then you've already won. 'Cause I am the closer. Yeah, I am the closer. Oh yeah, I'm bringing the heat. Let me hear everybody sing. Oh yeah, I'm bringing the heat. Let me hear everybody sing. I am the closer. I am the closer.
The best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I'm from a small town in the backwoods of New Jersey. I was raised beside the lakes and pineland trees, close to the beach, not too far from the city. That's where my roots have grown, and that's where I call home. So this goes out to everybody that's got a hometown heart. Don't forget where things started, and always keep the good times and all the roads that we traveled, all the moments that we battled. You can never forget where things start when you have a hometown heart. A hometown heart, yeah. Well, I remember the days we'd practice on the ball fields, and then the nights we're spent in LBI. Yeah, that's where this hometown heart is, and
never went too far. And all the memories last a lifetime, and there's still time to make more. This goes out to everybody that's got a hometown heart. Don't forget where things started, and always keep the good times. And all the roads that we traveled, all the moments that we battled. You can never forget where things start when you have a hometown heart. A hometown heart, just for a moment, I give anything to take me back to my hometown. Yeah, where the people know your name. Just for a moment to reminisce on all the good times had in our hometown, where the memories never fade. This goes out to everybody that's got a hometown heart. Don't forget where things started, and always keep the good times. And all the roads that we traveled, all the moments that we battled. You can never forget where things start when you have a hometown heart. Yeah, where is all the time gone? All the memories of your hometown. Yeah, where is all the time gone? All the memories in your hometown heart.
They are Kenny Curcio and Al Panacio. That is called Hometown Heart, and I want to thank those two guys for a great radio interview tonight. We kind of had what I was going to call a radio rivalry. I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan. They're a Philadelphia Eagle fan, but they've got some good stuff going on, man, and congratulations to the Eagles for getting to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 59 kicks off this Sunday at 5:30 p.m., and it is going to be on Fox, so check out the game, and there's going to be pregame all day as well. It's going to be a fun time, and they were fun to talk to, man. Come back anytime, Mr. Kenny Curcio and Al Panacio. Welcome to hour number 3 of the Tim Kelly Show, live from Springfield, Missouri, Creekside at Elfindale, a upscale 55 and over retirement community, and we've had some fun tonight, giving away some CDs, and the folks are loving the music, and I hope you guys are too. We're sending it out to 11 radio stations around the country and around the world. You can check me out live on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I'm on a Radio Boss player, so scroll down just a little bit on the homepage, and you'll see that Radio Boss player, and there's also a QR code underneath it where you can scan that and take the live audio with you wherever you go. That is only on Wednesday mornings, Thursday, and Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central for the live audio. The rest of the time, that first radio player on the top of the website plays all the recorded shows over and over again, and all those other different formats that you'll find on the website as well. How about some brand new music from Greg Travis? This is called Boots Down Low on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Friday night, this place is packed. The dance playing loud, no turning back. Cowboy hats and country beats. Get ready to move, get on your feet. The floor's heating up, we're ready to go. Gonna show them all just how we roll. Feeling the rhythm, it's a country show. Drop it down, get your boots down low. Drop it down, get your boots down low. Let's hit the floor, let the good vibes flow. Boots down low and hearts on fire. We'll dance all night, getting higher and higher. Yeah, we'll dance all night, getting higher and higher. Music's loud, we're feeling free. Boots are stomping in harmony. Every step and every sway, we're making memories in our own way. The floor's heating up, we're ready to go.
Gonna show them all just how we roll. Feeling the rhythm, it's a country show. Drop it down, get your boots down low. Drop it down, get your boots down low. Let's hit the floor, let the good vibes flow. Boots down low and hearts on the fire. We'll dance all night, getting higher and higher. Yeah, we'll dance all night, getting higher and higher. We're in the zone. Lost in the music, we're never alone. Every move feels just right. We'll all be dancing through the night. Drop it down, get your boots down low. Let's line dance and steal the show. Moves down low and hearts on fire. We'll dance all night, getting higher and higher. Yeah, we'll dance all night, getting higher and higher.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
This town is slowing down. Sun is falling asleep. Full moon is hiding out behind those live oak trees. Come on, let's take a drive. We got nothing
Her name is Megan Irby. She is a good friend of mine from the great state of Texas. We had a great radio interview last year, and you can check out all of my previous interviews in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That is at the top of the homepage of my website as well at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I'm going to put 2 more interviews in those archives tonight. Don Ricks, Kenny Curcio, and Al Panacio. This next artist is soon going to be a special guest on my show. His name is Terry Mackner. He's been hanging out on Facebook and TikTok with us tonight. How about his brand new single called Headspin? Terry Mackner Music on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Shades on, ball cap, ponytail hanging at the back. Black dress her sister loaned her, looking just like it's painted on her. Sitting at a red light, walking up and down Broadway, in a pew on a Sunday. My baby, she can make the world go round, round like a record. Take a look around, round, everybody's looking at her. Oh, oh, don't you know? Gonna make them heads spin. I can't take her anywhere that everybody ain't gonna stop and stare. Oh no, I can't be mad 'cause they do it. To tell the truth, I do it too. Don't even notice where every eyes are going. Don't think that I don't know him. My baby, she can make the world go round, round like a record. Take a look around, round, everybody's looking at her. Oh, oh, don't you know, here we go again. Every time my girl walks in, gonna make them heads spin. Heart's gonna break, head's gonna turn, but I get to go home with her. She can make the world go round, round like a record. Take a look around, round, everybody's looking at her. Oh, oh, don't you know, here we go again. Every time my girl walks in, gonna make them heads spin. Oh, 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 oh. Every time my girl walks in, gonna make them heads spin. Gonna make them heads spin.
This is Kenny Curcio, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's Best.
I was born and raised in a sleepy little town with a river running through it. It finds its way down to a little fishing hole by a bridge on the edge of the sea. You're wondering where to find me when the daylight comes, or when that midnight darkness beats the early morning sun. Just look under that little bridge and you'll find me. Yeah, you'll find me with a little boy grin and a fishing pole. You'll find me out digging for worms by the side of the road. If I'm late for dinner, don't take it off the table. I'll come and get it when I'm ready and able. Just look under that little bridge and you'll find me. Granddaddy's pocket watch in my left hand, the fishing pole in my right, with my toes in the sand, losing track of time, fishing from dusk till dawn. Getting into trouble even though I didn't mean it. I could give you an excuse in a New York minute, with patches on my blue jeans and dancing with my rubber boots on. You can find me with the little boy grin and the fishing pole. You can find me out digging for worms by the side of the road. And if I'm late for dinner, don't take it off the table. I'll come and get it when I'm ready and able. Just look under that little bridge and you'll find me. What fun we could have if we were 10 years old all over again. Call all our buddies and email Harry Potter and tell Huckleberry Finn. That they can find me with a greasy little grin and a fishing pole. Yeah, they can find me out digging for worms by the side of the road. If I'm late for dinner, don't you take it off the table. I'll come and get it when I'm good and ready and able. Just look under that little bridge and you'll find me. That's where you'll find me.
Making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday. His name is Jason R. Martin, and he is from the country of Newfoundland. And that is a great song called You'll Find Me. Well, I'll tell you what, you'll find me on the radio Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Central Time, Thursday and Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time. And that schedule is on my website as well at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And keep scrolling clear to the bottom. You'll see my full live interview schedule coming up. I've got some good ones. And this next artist has been a special guest on my show many times. He's my good friend Jonathan Lynn. Brand new single out to radio called Y'all Come. You'll love this one on KICR Indie Country Radio New Music Friday.
When you live in the country, everybody is your neighbor. On this one thing you can rely. They'll all come to see you and never, never leave you saying, y'all come to see us by and by. Y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us when you can. Y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us now and then. Hey! They're coming by the dozen, eating everything from soup to hay. And right after dinner, they ain't looking any thinner. Here's what you'll hear them say. Y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us when you can. Y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us now and then. They come out to the kitchen and help to do the dishes right away. But they all start leaving, although that she's grieving. You can still hear Grandma say, y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us when you can. Y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us now and then.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Did you ever count all the times that you left me waiting? Sitting by the phone praying you would roll on home to me. Whenever we made plans, I would stand by anticipating. But you would never show, I'd be dressed up with nowhere to go. So if you ever wonder if I loved you, my friends would always say, so where is he today? Is he alright? And now I stand and smile, making small talk for a while, then go home. Cause how could I reveal the pain it made me feel when you were out all night? Drowning in my bed with the voices in my head telling me that you're not alone. So if you ever wonder if I love you, yeah, and oh, now that it's over, oh baby, it kills me, but it's easy now to see that, oh, now that it's over, I know it's that bottle that you're missing more than me. So if you ever wonder if I love you, well, yeah, I love you. Oh, I was right there. And if you ever wonder why did I leave you, it's 'cause I love you, but I couldn't share. So if you ever wonder if I loved you, oh yeah, share. It's 'cause I loved you, but I couldn't share. Oh no, I couldn't share.
Hey everybody, this is Willie Braun with Reckless Kelly, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country.
She left me bleeding, she left me stranded, she left me ragged and she left me cold. I gave her my heart and I gave her my soul, she don't want them anymore. So you can have what's left of my heart. It's been broken but there's still a few working parts. A little tough love, a little jump start. If you think you can keep it falling apart, honey, you can have what's left of my heart. left me for dead. I gave it my all and I gave her my best. She couldn't care any less. You can have what's left of my heart. It's been broken, but there's still a few working parts. A little tough love, a little jump start. If you think you can keep it from falling apart, honey, you can have what's left of my heart. Honey, you can have what's left of my heart.
They are the great group Reckless Kelly, and that is called What's Left of My Heart, and I want to thank them for a great radio liner they did for me as well. And before that, making her radio debut tonight on the program, Sarah Riches, and If You Ever Wonder. She is from the UK. She's got a fantastic voice, and there's a fantastic video to If You Ever Wonder by Sarah Riches. You can check it out on ICTV. That is Indie Country Television at the top of my website at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. My good buddy Trey Calloway from Nashville, Tennessee is up next. He's been a special guest on the program many times, and this is a great tune called Worth a Shot. It's always worth playing his music, that's for sure, on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I woke up this morning with a pain in my head. That old Jack Daniels had done got me again. Like the sun through my curtain, the hurting starts creeping back in. So I stumble to the sink, splash some water on my face. But it ain't enough, girl, to wash you away. When the nighttime comes, I'll be back in that bottle again. 'Cause it's worth a shot to get over you. I won't fill your prison scepter, just one or two. Maybe I'll move on, I'll find someone new. But who am I kidding, girl? She ain't gonna be you. And I know that this whiskey won't bring you back to me, but for a moment it'll make this pain stop. That's worth a shot. That's worth a shot. All my friends ask me what's taking so long. You gotta realize, man, she's long gone. She ain't coming back. She ain't gonna walk through your door. No, but I ain't trying to hear that. Bartender, pour me one more. 'Cause it's worth a shot to get over you. I won't fill your prison scepter, just one or two. Maybe I'll move on, I'll find someone new. But who am I kidding, girl? She'll never be you. And I know that this whiskey will bring you back to me, but for a moment it'll make this pain stop. Girl, and that's worth a shot. That's worth a shot. I'll keep drinking alone at a table for two, wishing I wasn't drunk and still loving you. I'm all out of options. We ran out of time. You found your new love. Maybe I found my heart, and that's worth a shot to get over you. I won't feel your presence after just one or two. Maybe I'll move on, find someone new. But who am I kidding, girl? She'll never be you. And I know that this whiskey won't bring you back to me, but for a moment it'll make this pain stop. That's worth a shot. That's worth a shot. Yeah, that's worth a shot. Girl, that's worth another shot.
New country sounds like this.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fish
and this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
It's a shame you ain't more famous. How long will this success thing take you? Said some ignoramus at the bar. Well, I smiled and said, man, can't you tell I'm famous here at the Wishing Well? Free drinks and front row parking for my car. And my name's up on the marquee sign in the tip jar's full. Hell, I know I ain't where you think I ought to be, but I'm where I are. Yeah, I'm a dive bar superstar. Well, I show up in my beat-up wagon, sometimes with the tailpipe dragging, along with all my funny smelling friends. We wear sunglasses in the dark and turquoise rings like old Guy Clark, singing to the hometown crowd again. And my name's up on the marquee sign in the tip jar's full. Hell, I know I ain't where you think I ought to be, but I'm where I are. Yeah, I'm a dive bar superstar. Everybody's gotta have a place to start. So get your tickets while you can, 'cause I ain't planning on being here forever, man. My name's up on the marquee sign in the tip jar's full. Hell, I know I ain't where you think I ought to be, but I'm where I are. Yeah, I'm a dive bar super, living off nickels from a pickle jar. Yeah, dive bar super, selling t-shirts from the back of my car. Yeah, dive bar superstar.
That is a brand new single from a talented young lady by the name of Jessie Lee. It is called Dive Bar Superstar. And I want to spell Jessie's name for you because it's a little different. It is Jessee. Jessie Lee Music is where you can find her on Facebook. Go give her a like and a follow and go stream Dive Bar Superstar. What a fantastic voice and a fantastic song. How about this next artist? His debut single right here. He's from the great state of Texas. His name is Daniel Johnson. This is called Some Horses on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this New Music Friday.
She's a tumbleweed on the West Texas plains, headed somewhere new with every wind change. Ain't ever been the kind to put down roots. Fire red hair and soft blue eyes, she'll pull you in with just a smile. Have you in the palm of her hand. Like an old Mustang, she's just got to run. Uncharted ground. Some things just ain't meant to last. So hold her while she's here and let her go. Some horses ain't meant to be broke. Always loved the restless kind, and girls that walk a different line. You stole my breath with your first hello. Yeah, we just met and my heart's already broke. You can't fence her in, you can't hold her down, you can't lay claim to uncharted ground. You're gonna learn that she's just got her own. Some things just ain't meant to last. So hold her while she's here and let her go. Some horses ain't meant to be she'll leave you fast. Some things just ain't meant to last. So hold her while she's here and let her go. Some horses ain't meant to be broke. Ain't meant to be broke.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
It's hard to see you after all this time. These locals really make this place seem real. I come in here to escape all the madness, and the way you leaving me
is the brand new single out to radio for Billy Joe Jones. It is called Whose Tequila Are You Drinking? She is also from the great state of Texas. And if you want to hear the story behind that song, go to the Tim Kelly Show interview archives at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And you can hear the recent interview that I did with Billy Joe Jones from the great state of Texas. How about we play 3 Texas artists in a row? My good friend Gabe Choate, also in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives from a recent interview. This is called Wish I Would Have Known on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Would've been nice if you told me you weren't known forever, girl. I wish I'd have known from the get-go not to make you my whole world. Would've saved a lot of time and pain. I found out a little too late. I wished I'd have known the answer. I wished I'd have known the score. I wished I'd have known what you was after before those teardrops hit the floor. Oh, wish I would have known. Hope you find those things you're chasing. Hope you find them in your time. Hope you feed your hunger. Wish you could've when you were mine. All those dreams have up and flown. Wish I would've known. Wished I'd have known the answer. I wished I'd have known the score. I wished I'd have known what you was after before those teardrops hit the floor. Oh, wish I would have known. Chasing the laughter, but you walked out that door. Oh, I wish I would have known. Oh, I wish I would have known. Oh, I wish I would have known.
Radar. And you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
With these wings on my feet, I could fly out to me a destiny that feels so incomplete. Oh, with these wings on my feet, so I left to get right. Got so far down that I lost sight. I found the strength to step into the light. Oh, so I left to get right. Let's dream away up to fight the temptations. If you feel like there's nowhere to grow, stand up, put one foot in front of the other. Just let go. Just let go. my feet, I would fly out to meet my destiny, and I would make it complete. Oh, with these wings on my feet, let's dream away up and fight the temptations. When you feel like there's nowhere to go, stand up, put one foot in front of the other, just let go. Just let go. Just let go.
They are a great group by the name of Madam Radar, and I want to thank them for the great radio liner as well. That is their current single out to radio. It is called Just Let Go. Boy, I've been letting go of a bunch of great country music tonight, and we still got a few more to let go of. How about this next artist that wrote Wild Horses for Garth Brooks' No Fences album back in the 90s? And you can check out a great video to this song on ICTV Indie Country Television. My good friend David Wills, When a Plan Comes Together, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best on New Music Friday.
I must have been kissing those lips just right. Look at that smile on her face tonight. I held her back, but just close enough. I think she's falling in love. Don't you love when a plan comes together? When the pieces all fall into place? When you're so close, your heart knows you're standing on the edge of forever. She swore she'd never fall again. Oh, but I knew better. Don't you love when a plan comes together? A blanket of stars and soft music on. Even the moonlight was playing along. Her little heart never had a chance. I felt her melt in my hands. Don't you love when a plan comes together? When the pieces all fall into place? When you're so close,
listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Ain't got a million in the bank, ain't met that hard of gold, yeah. I might be down half a tank, my beat up car ain't no Corvette. Nah, 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 but I'm set. I got a bunch of crazy friends, they are my people through and through. We got some nights that never end, sometimes we throw them back a few. Nah, 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 you can't buy that view. I got that blue sky, sunshine wherever I go. I gotta fly between, right between the highs and the lows. I'm good, alright, you good. Give me a song, turn it on, let it get to my soul. When life's a mess, I make the best and just let it roll. Well, I'm good, alright, you good, alright. We good, we good, we good. Well, alright. Seen Daisy smiling in the rain. Yeah, they look up no matter what. I turned hard luck to lemonade. And when my wheels get stuck, nah, nah, nah. I got that blue sky, sunshine wherever I go. I gotta fly between, right between the highs and the lows. I'm good, alright, you good. Give me a song, turn it on, let it get to my soul. When life's a mess, I make the best and just let it roll. Well, I'm good, alright, you good, alright. We good, we good, we good. Well, alright. I got the blue sky and sunshine wherever I go. I kind of fly between, right between the highs and the lows. Well, I'm good, alright, you good, alright. We good, we good, we good. I got the blue sky and sunshine wherever I go. I kind of fly between, right between the highs and the lows. I'm good, alright, you good, alright. Give me a song, turn it on, let it get to my soul. When life's a mess, I make the best and just let it roll. Well, I'm good, alright, you good, alright. We good, we good, we good. Well, alright.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
You walked in, you're looking good with those cut-offs on. You threw a smile like it was nothing even going on. Now, honey, I see that look in your eyes, and it's just a thin disguise that someone's not doing you right. Baby, I might. Now we can take a two-step across the floor. Who knows, there might be something more. Maybe just a glass of wine, and we can just pass the time. Maybe just a little bit of corner booth. It might help you see the truth. 'Cause he's not loving you right. Baby, I might. The band is playing a bunch of sad songs. Every one of them is singing along. Baby, it's no sense sitting at home crying about a love that's already gone. So just give me a chance at a little romance, and I might change your mind. glass of wine and we can just pass the time. Maybe just a little bit of corner blue, it might help you see the truth. 'Cause he's not loving you right, baby, I might. Step across the floor. Who knows, it might be something more. Baby, just a glass of wine and we can just pass the time. Maybe just a little bit of corner booth, well, it might help you see the truth. 'Cause he's not loving you right, baby, I might. Come on, boys.
His name is Jeremy Payton. That is Peyton. That is called Baby I Might. And that gentleman just came into my TikTok live, and that's how you do it right there to get yourself on the radio. I got him in, and we were talking, and we're going to set up another radio interview. I love talking to him, and I love his music. Baby I Might, Jeremy Payton Music is where you can find him on social media. I want to thank my special guests tonight for being on the program, Ms. Don Ricks and Kenny Curcio and his buddy Al Panacio from Philadelphia, from New Jersey, actually. Big Eagles fans. We talked about all that on the radio. And thank you guys for being on the program. And good luck Sunday in Super Bowl 59. It's going to be a great game. Yeah, there you go. Can't talk now. It's the end of the show. Well, thank you guys for being here, too, on this New Music Friday. I sure appreciate it. Let's do it again next week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'll be on the radio. And you can check me out all over social media and on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. turn it up. Let me make you smile, make you cry. Turn back the pages of